Every founder hopefully has gotten to the point where they've stopped running a startup and they've started running an actual company, meaning that the workload is starting to get out of their hands and they frantically start looking for where to make their next hire or where to get an extra helping hand. The problem is that most of those founders, 90% of them, are doing it wrong. They're resorting to Fiverr or Upwork to find someone quick and easy, someone who's a project based worker that usually doesn't last them more than a month, and then they just kind of need to find someone else and rinse and repeat. Or they post a LinkedIn ad or a clumsy LinkedIn post and they may get a few applicants, but none of them are really qualified and don't last much longer either, and you've just wasted your money. One thing that I'll stand on forever is that your business is nothing without the people that grew it from the ground up. But actually finding those people that are worthwhile is very difficult. It takes time, it takes effort, and it takes patience. So, here are a few mistakes that I see founders making over and over again in their hiring process and how you can avoid being one of them. First is I am a strong believer in AI plus humans, not AI instead of humans. I believe AI is amazing, and as a business owner, you should 1000% be integrating it into your automations and workflows. Do I believe that AI should replace every single human role? Not at all. I think that there's a lot of people that still prefer to hop on a sales call with a real person. I think we should still put our faith in humans in the sense that they're going to be the most loyal ones. They're going to be the ones that actually bring the feeling, emotion, and mission into the business that you're trying to create. So find AI proficient humans. Find people that are proficient in using Claude and ChatGPT into their workflows so you don't have to train them on how to make their lives easier. And in turn, they'll make your life easier by automating their tasks. Number two is stop hiring in-house, meaning stop hiring in the States. I know it's so hard to hear that hiring across the world might be a better option, but it 1000% is. As someone who grew up in Colombia and is bicultural myself, I found some of the best and most talented workers abroad, and you can hire them at a fraction of the cost with none of that payroll headache or tax obligations. If you need help with that one, the link is in my bio. Happy to hop on a call and help you figure it out. And number three is hire for ownership, not just tasks. The biggest mistake that I see founders making is just kind of listing, hey, I need you to do X, Y, and Z on the job description. And that person isn't really motivated to go the extra mile. They clock out at 5, and that's really all the job is for them. I know this is a little bit controversial, but the biggest thing I tell founders that have the ability to do so is the best pay you can give an employee is a share of your company, a percentage instead of a set salary, so that their work directly defines how much they'll be earning and they're a partner, not just someone that's doing day-to-day tasks. And if this isn't possible for you, I totally understand, but you can still incentivize them by giving them stronger commissions,